Alright. So, this is going to be HSR stream, obviously. I'm going to use Fish Out at first, but then I'll switch back around. Pretty good. This. Alright. I have no clue what's waiting for us, except that it's Remembrance, and the MC is going to switch element and alignment. I don't know if it's right off the bat or if it's after a couple hours. No freaking clue. So, here we go.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Oh my god, that's right. The voice actors were on strike. This is gonna be awkward.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday. Your words, not mine.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka. Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
Ah, planet not recorded in the data bank. And a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem. Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Achivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish? Then let's go snap some photos as soon as we arrive in Amphorius. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Alright, give me a
This
moment.
is the
I'll just
Interastral
go
Peace
wash
broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of the Interastral Peace broadcast.
The Siduni Rama star cluster has gathered the might of its civilizations and declared war on the Lord Ravager Selenova.
A sudden incident involving the corrosion of Intellitron implants occurred on the planet Ositon. It has now been brought under control.
The interstellar wanted criminal Mausolea has turned herself in, claiming to be the next target of Polka Kakamon.
The farewell performance of the band Sizzling Thunder has come to an end on multiple worlds, but the memories continue. Let's take a closer look at the details.
Recently, traces of the Lord Ravager Selenova have appeared at the edges of the Siduni Rama star cluster.
As the vanguard of the destruction, Selenova is notorious throughout the universe for bringing disaster to all living beings. Faced with this threat, the 6 civilized worlds of the Siduni Rama star cluster have formed an alliance and launched a counterattack on Selenova.
The Interastral Peace Corporation stands firmly on the side of peace and justice. The Siduni Rama star cluster has our full support. Let us all wish them success in this fight. A few days ago, an unusual incident occurred on Ositon, a hub planet famous for its Intellitron implants.
Overnight, the implants of all residents suffered deep corrosion, and the starport is now no longer functional. This has had a severe impact on transportation work.
The Interastral Peace Corporation has promptly intervened, bringing the situation on Ositon under control and preventing it from worsening.
The IP...
I'm blind, motherfucker. Why is it? It's to go back up. Yeah.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision. Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
What kind of drink do you...
Looks like you've decided on your next stop. I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror, the eternal land, Amphorius. No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Alright, well, her voice actor ain't there, and I'm not gonna fake a woman's speech, unfortunately. I could, but anyway. Three paths interweave and fetter Amphorius, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least three beings comparable to emanators. Oh, three?
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Okay, so it's getting real.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the three paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. I mean, if you have support, rocks or something, I don't think lava field is the worst of them. Vacuum without oxygen is gonna kill you right. It is. Still encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone's all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
March 7th. Uh-oh. She got thrown into the... Yeah, she got thrown into the freaking planet or whatever. And the loop they do.
This is the interastral.
She ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Oh no, she is. The fuck? Okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Okay.
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Yes, Black Swan, would you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
She's remembering her true past. That have phased the Six Eyes protected her from her relationship.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now. What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Oh no, so sad. She won't be there. She gets on my nerves as much as mine does. Not even though. What I am pissed about is that she and he do not have their voice actors, and I get that there's a strike in the States or some shit, but I mean, you gotta fucking find that. Whatever.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
That is likely the case, my friend. Ah, fuck off. No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. I can guarantee you there's gonna be something. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. Yeah. I want you and Delhan to take the lead in the trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? I thought it was going to be Sunday. Oh. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped Nexus grow into an experienced nameless. Amphorius is a crucial stop, so every one of the experts has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you will both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, my friend? A little bit of bounce going on or something. Shut up, Welt. You'll get your chance out in the field. Like you would rather be out in the field than being next up, like you said.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Get your ass on that. Great, sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. Well, our ground exploration team's a sample will help the conductor reveal our backup plan. Yes, a team that is assembled. Yeah, I wouldn't call the two-man squad a fucking team, but sure.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Amphorius is outside the interastral peace telecommunications covers. There is no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be sorry. It can also be your safe house once you're on the forest.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so and land you somewhere safe. Oh, no you don't. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright?
Fucking Power Rangers, robot shit going on here. I'll make sure to keep an eye on it.
Get going
Good luck
whenever
with
you're
that.
ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries. Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Squeeze me, eat that shotgun. I'm having some God of War 3 vibes. That honey is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being sort. That's what stylish landing for. Oof. Time to come up with a name for the next reincarnation. Okay, cool. Wait, you see Nanhai's chest rising and falling, proof that life still lingers with him. Hey, yo. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. How long you first met Nanhai on March 7th? Yep, this is the way. It's as if someone is shouting in your ear, just do it! Don't let the dreams be dreams. It's veritably the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally lay down, and he wakes up and touches you. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. How were we out? Passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car or we would have been crushed to pieces. Not really how surviving a crash works. You didn't have any seatbelts whatsoever, so you would have been fucked up too. Then again, you're fighting cars issue, so this, whatever this was, would have never taken you out in 100,000 years. and inconsistency that I don't like about animes, mangas, hero movies, any kind of movie that shows that the characters can endure a certain level of pain or damage, and then they get into something that sounds dangerous for us, but in their case is even less of a problem than what they've already faced and survived, and somehow that's going to take them out? Nah, fuck that shit. You did not beat a freaking emanator slash proto Aeon of order in the last planet just to die in a freaking flying train crash. Never gonna happen. Launched into orbit from space, crashed in on the ground without a car, just their own bodies, and that would not have killed them. The level of endurance that they must have right now, that would not have killed them. We should try making contact with the Express. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, how convenient. We've made a smooth landing on Amphoris. Smooth. I guess it's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find some place safe to set up a base operations first. The statue and the buildings we're seeing so far point to civilization here in the forest. I really hope they're not also outsiders. Are we back to being fugitives again? Moist. Your mom. Voodoo shit, and there it is. Okay. Okay, that was fun. And it's going to snap back to darkness. And yeah, it does. Ow. I totally would not have guessed it. Even though I just did. I heard the word soul, but there's no subtitles, so I don't know what they said. Like, your soul? It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? Okay, Mom. It's a masturbation everything. Not like any of the new species in the data bank. I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoris after all. Back when we were trailblazing to Yorilo 6, we knew its history and terrain before arriving with Amphoris. All we have is whatever little black swan told us about one. Little black swan? I think she's taller than you. And maybe no, about the same size. We can't afford to screw up this trailblazing expedition. What should we do now? Find a local one? Whatever, whichever. I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, there was a powerful attack on us just It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such a sophisticated weapon. Is it any match for my big stuff? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can't learn it at third, that's weird. Holding arcade, ritual, whatever. 37. Oh, that's not. Those are not enemies about to jump in my face. Looks like no one lives in this area. That strange creature from before is somewhere to be seen, but look at that. A giant sphere. No shit. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, this civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only I were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. I'm going to take a photo and something's going to jump. A humanoid statue that does not move. Can't tell whether it's strangers. Let's not get movement. Please don't scare me. Giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsicals and creative metaphors for the scene. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. Photograph the distant giant sun. Don't forget the city. Okay, oh, that is a good question. Chest. Yes, not. Nami will react. I forgot. These passages to react to chests. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? Can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper near you.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
These are now great. They deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. That photo, the camera's gonna break. Pretty sure they're gonna have to remember the ring. I'm just gonna stay hidden forever. Something's wrong. No shit, Sherlock. They're like angels in Doctor Who. Watch out, Nexus. They have a slogan. I'm sensing hostility. These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms. And there it is. He says they aren't breathing. Motherfucker, I'm looking at them right now, and they are breathing. It's like they want to keep us here with a dead end and a cliff edge behind us. There's no other way out. We're going to have to fight them. Can't say straight blazing until you're hit with your weapons. Let's do it. And that's where the tutorial comes in. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy the world. Okay, like team comp I see at the bottom gives me cancer. Fucking Fire Robin, Runley, and whatever his name is, I keep forgetting. Yeah, but that team comp gives me cancer. When War Armor is destroyed, deals damage to enemies, delays their action, and regenerates energy for the attacker. Okay, so Acro is not a good choice. Attacking enemies with destroyed War Armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War Armor will be completely repaired at the end of the enemy's turn.
May song bring us victory. Resonate all together. Let the valuation begin. Liquidation! Yeah.
Do I let them attack me, or do I fuck them up? Oh, that's something.
Tonight, stars echo. Never hesitate. I venture for forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Easy, Numby.
Oh, there's another round.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game! Yeah. The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding. May the Faust hit.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
That's how you say thank you.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Hmm? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly there, Jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers beyond the sky. From beyond. You're telling them everything. There is no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent. And why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finam, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Oh, yes it is. Okay, yeah.
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon? Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on
Or
Snowy.
just kick
I'll
your
make sure
ass
he
and get
fixes
my
it
weapon
for
back
you.
on me.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
Examining the function of this atmosphere. Lord. I was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried both of them and force, both casually gloss over it. Conversely, at least indicates he doesn't leave can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Suspiciously all the time. Yes, the time we suspect too. The spirit that destroyed my car is definitely happening. I suspected they might have staged the encounter with these refugees. They're clearly not deadly. And now it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it even remotely possible we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer's still elusive. Perhaps like Guillermo 6, Fortis was served by the silver wheel eons ago, but the data bank would at least have some record of on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we, us, to refer to herself is unusual. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. How's your spear? Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gain some important insight. Forius' weapon forging skills are on par with craftsmanship and projectile piercing. Looks like this world is not nearly as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city. Image. Someone like arguing in a temple? Let's take a look and remember, keep it friendly. We should have hired another voice actor or something to film someone that could like imitate the voice. Because this is weird. I could put it in Japanese.
Virtus! You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Final. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finon.
Oh my god, he's not.
We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here.
Stop.
A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
The Elder spoke of the end times just now, claiming that no place in M4 is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Oh no, don't tell me I have a seemingly Python stuck with me. Oh. Please give us a moment to discuss it. Python interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee. Now he's saying Rigaro will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along and find out. We can also learn what Trivi thinks when we're over there. Alright, we'll go. We're to be companions on this journey. It's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
And I have a plan how to just put it in Japanese so I can hear. Save your current progress. Okay. I don't want to. Alright then, I'm just gonna fuck myself.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Are you going to carry on fire such? Oh! Alhan's finally going to be able to jump.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle.
Her and her friends and her?
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Okay.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Uh-huh. But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Because our one stops. I guess at least to the same place. Look at that.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Resonate all together.
Oh, you both have impressive fighting skills. That kind of tickles. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay, that's
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5. The fearless knows not fear.
Let the valuation begin.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Steady. May song bring us victory.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldus. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods. But it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered. We now have even more. Other things have come. Perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them.
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end. To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. The ancient gods of Amphorius, once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
It will be.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give.
Oh.
Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight. I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times.
The beard does not match
Looking
the
back
hair.
now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Resonate all together. Easy, Numby. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
That won't do.
Fangs and claws got the fearless knows not fear.
Let the valuation begin. Go Numby!
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5. Never hesitate! I won't do.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
Easy, Numby.
Liquidation! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be a pure body. And mind, right? Stars echo!
Fangs and claws, I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Ah!
Yeah.
The enemies are tough.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere. Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Expect the whole city to be a strong side for you to play that must be so many far. Let's save you on damage and go back. You still have your golden speed. You probably still have I don't think so. Use time and have obvious differences to be
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast. You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
I hope harmony and unison. The market is right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Too slow.
Yeah.
Feel like a good player.
May the Faustin be of your body and mind.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change track.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Chloe! We're back. We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
Surprised to never see season first.
Chloe! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever! From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the sentry gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphorius! Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Yes, like that. No. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'll set it up. Okay.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Waiting Trina has come true!
Formation!
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What? Cartonis! Hang in there!
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
You know nothing of the weight beat. Survive or
who are you?
There is no other choice.
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Be of your body and mind! You took the bait. This combat needs optimize. This is double speed.
Time for some hardship.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Can I have fun this time?
Yep.
Cartonus!
Phynon.
I'm glad that you're okay.
He looks like the other ones.
As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Oh, you want me to fuck you up, bitch? I will. Not fucking player.
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Oh, really?
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
Okay, Master.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
I think I'd like to take this one. Yeah, sure.
Is that not also strange?
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Phynon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
My waifu senses are tingling.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Phynon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
The stench of evil.
Okay, that's gonna be famous.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Again. The truth. Everything in this
This
world
is a bit
is fleeting.
Let's begin.
They hit like a fucking truck.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to cleanse the filth. Can I have fun this time? This combat needs optima. This is double speed.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Familiar.
Ouch.
Let's begin.
Immerse your
Can I have fun?
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the 3 of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castros.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
I can't change the team or whatever.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
Mommy, I'm scared. Donna, is that your stomach growling? Fuck me, dude.
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine, I've already died. Yeah, he's already died. These are separate matters.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
You have no interest in the Titan ranks. Straight you're showing a helping hand from family world simply argues.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Okay. Rotate the clues and assemble the patterns. Progress bars fall, you can quickly move to the target.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. But doing so might actually keep you... Careful! They look different from what I remember. Weaker. So, more distorted?
That's weaker?
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
More enemies. This combat needs... This is double speed.
Let's be good.
Another destined for oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
There's a glory can obtain both the rising star before sex. Measures with Ori can restore the level of panic with expense compared to their sex level.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Leave it to me.
Yep.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
May the foul stench dissipate. Yeah.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Allow me to purge the root to the hip.
Time for a fun.
This is double speed.
Do no nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Leave it to me.
Even gods can flee. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
It too shall fall. Move.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Finally, they put more cinematics into this. That's what I was waiting for.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Holy City. Here's someone from Focus. Could it be that? She blind?
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind.
Uh-oh.
On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person.
Oh. Some Daredevil shenanigans going on here?
Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character, and attacked Akima of their own accord. Then, the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
I don't know, you tell me. My lady. Lady Algray. Could you give us some time? Let's get back to our mission. Now that the situation has calmed down, we want to lay down a beacon of the trailblaze here. I'm gonna show you that this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With this space anchor on Amphorius, particularly with a new giant step on the path trail.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But, please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Take a shower and then I'm gonna go to bed.